Hi everyone, my name is Parul. Welcome to my channel Parul English Lab. In this video, I will tell you how to prepare for an interview. Before I switched to teaching stream, I had been working as an HR professional for 10 years. And over these years, I have worked with many HRs, line managers and conducted hundreds of interviews. And today I want to share some important tips with you that will help you to clear a job interview easily. I'm going to split this video in two parts. In first part, I'll tell you do's and don'ts of the interview, and in second part, we will discuss some important and general question answers for an interview. Here we have 10 points. I will go through them one by one. I'll explain these points to you in detail, and after getting into it, I can assure you that you are never going to be anxious before an interview. So let's not waste any more time and get into it. First is research the company and the job description. It's very important to know more about the company you are going for. So spend some good time learning everything you can about the company. You can talk to your friends, contacts, and you can check out company's website. You can also get some information on Google, and if possible, try to reach out through your network to find current and previous employees of the company you can talk to, because they are the best people to tell you about company's atmosphere, their policies, and how it feels like working at that company. So try to get that information. Next is the job description. Please read the job description meticulously. Try to find out what exactly the employer is looking for. For example, if I want a sales and marketing person and you talk about your operations experience, so this way you are never going to get a job. So what you have to do is first try to understand the employer's expectations and then align your skills, qualification, experience with the job description, and this way you can impress the employer. So please read JD properly. Next is practice interview questions. You can practice a variety of interview questions like logical, general, technical, behavioral, etc. Make a list of all these questions and then prepare some impressive answers that will highlight your skill for the job. You can go for mock interviews also. They do help a lot. You can ask your family, friends to conduct a mock interview for you, and then you can record the entire process so that you can analyze your performance, and trust me, it will definitely boost your confidence. Next is prepare your questions for the interview. Always be ready with one or two intelligent questions for the interviewer, because that shows your knowledge and serious intent towards the job. Interviewer will always ask you, do you have any questions? That time don't say no, because that's the best opportunity to know more about the job as well as the company before actually joining it. So don't miss that opportunity. Always ask one or two intelligent questions. Next is basic essentials. Now I'm going to tell you some basic yet unavoidable things that need to be taken care of before going for an interview. First is attire. Make sure that you have an appropriate attire for the interview. Get your clothes ready the night before the interview. You can wear anything formal, or if possible, call and try to find out company's dress code and then dress up accordingly. Just keep one thing in mind, that you need to look neat and clean. Your clothes should be neat and clean and wrinkle free. Now about jewelry. Don't wear too many things like many bracelets or chains or long earrings or danglers. Just two small earrings and a watch will do the work. Now about your nails, they should be trimmed properly. They should look manicured. Don't put heavy makeup, put very light makeup and limited amount of perfume and deodorant. Your hair should be cut properly and your beard should be shaved or trimmed. So basically, you need to go with a neat and clean look. Always carry all your documents with you, like ID proofs, photographs, bank statements, mark sheets, certificates, etc., with some extra copies of resume if in case they are required by the HR. You can also check beforehand whether the original documents are required at the time of the interview or they can be submitted with joining. Prepare a purse or a formal bag with all the documents in a folder and carry at least 5 copies of resume. There should be a pen and a notepad in your bag, and organize everything neatly, properly, so that if in case the interviewer asks for any document, then you should not riffle through your bag. Everything should be readily accessible. So this way you have prepared everything, your bag is ready, you have practiced the questions, you are fully prepared for an interview, and you have finalized your attire. You are absolutely ready. Now take a good sleep properly, so that next day when you have your interview, you should feel fresh and energetic. Next is reach the place early. Always reach the venue at least half an hour before the interview. It will give you enough time to relax, drink water, go to the washroom and freshen yourself up. It will also help you to reduce your anxiety and stress before the interview. So please follow this, and always, whenever you have an interview, always reach the venue at least half an hour before the interview. Next is waiting at the venue before the interview. While you're waiting at the venue before the interview, always switch off your phone or put it on silent or vibration mode. And if you have to take an urgent call, then speak very slowly or in a low voice. And sit there patiently. Don't disturb the HR or the receptionist by asking too many questions. Don't disturb anyone over there. Maintain the silence and sit patiently and wait for your turn. Next is entering the interview room. When you are asked to enter the room, and if the room is closed, then what are you supposed to do? You have to knock on the door before entering and then ask, "May I come in?" And once you get the permission from the interviewer, then say thank you. And then don't forget to close the door behind you, because when you entered, the door was closed. So it's your duty to close it behind you. Now it's better to keep standing until you get a permission to take a seat. And once you get the permission, then please say thank you and sit. Now sometimes interviewers, they tend to forget to ask you or to offer you a seat. In that case, you can seek permission by saying, "May I sit?" And once they give you permission, once they say yes you may, then please sit and say thank you. So be courteous, be polite. You have to show your best behavior. So please behave nicely during an interview. One more important thing which you need to keep in mind is to greet the interviewer. Now if there is just one person, so you can say good morning sir, good morning ma'am. But if there is a panel, there are 2-3 people, then you're not supposed to look at each and every one and say good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It doesn't look nice. You just have to say it once. Look at everyone, give an eye contact to everyone and say good morning everyone. So this way you can greet the interviewer. Next is body language. We all know that body language is very important because our body also sends signals. So we have to be careful about your body language. Now if in case you shake hand, then do it firmly, because that shows that you are confident. When you are sitting during the process, then sit properly with a good posture, sit straight, don't slouch or drop your shoulders. And always have a good eye contact with the interviewer. And if in case it's a panel, there are 2-3 people, then you need to have a good eye contact with each and every one. Don't do this mistake that you are looking at just one person while answering the question. Other people or other members of the panel might take an offense of that. So don't do it. Have a good eye contact with each and every one. And be careful about your body language. Next is how to conduct yourself during an interview. Listen to the interviewer properly and then answer the question. Don't talk too much, because telling the interviewer more than what he wants to know could be a big mistake. So don't try to be over smart. Give the required information and use an appropriate language. Don't use slangs or informal language. Now, if in case you get stuck somewhere, you don't understand any particular question, so it's okay to ask the interviewer, could you elaborate the question? I didn't get it, or I couldn't get it. It's better to ask than giving the wrong answer. There's nothing wrong in it. You can ask the interviewer, listen to the question carefully, understand it, and then answer it smartly. So don't be overconfident or over smart, but please be confident and have faith in you. You can clear this interview. Last is leaving the interview room. Once the interview ends, then you should smile and look at all the interviewers and say thank you. And when you walk out of the room, don't forget to take all your belongings and close the door behind you. Please follow all these tips. Keep learning. In next video, we will discuss some general question answers for the interview. So stay tuned. Keep learning. All the best. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching my videos. If you find them helpful, please like and share with your friends. Feel free to leave comments. Do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive a notification for the new videos. Thank you, take care, and have a great day.